All right, hey there, how you doing? My name is Gabe Hensley. I'm an environmental inspector for the city of Lexington, and I'm here today to talk about a common issue with plumbing, and that is the accumulation of fats, oils, and greases in pipes. So those are issues that we deal with in the large collection system, but also I have a hunch, and just by experience I know that you deal with them at home as well in a residential setting. So I'm going to share with you some best management practices, or BMPs, that you can employ at home to make sure that you're not on the hook for clogged pipes, and also you'd be helping us out too, keeping the fats, oils, and greases out of the sanitary collection system. Okay, so a lot of you are thinking, yeah, I don't use grease, I don't use oil to cook at home, I don't do a lot of frying. But that doesn't necessarily mean that you don't have fats, oils, and greases, things that can clog your pipes in the food that you eat. So we're talking about meat, we're talking about shortening, we're talking about lard, but we're also talking about milk, we're talking about sauces, things like that. Anything that would contain maybe a fat, oil, or a grease, that's the kind of stuff we're talking about. So I got a little demonstration set up here. Just got done cooking, and I'm not going to take this straight to the sink to wash. Instead, I'm going to scrape out some of this fat and some of this oil, and just the food scraps really, because fats, oils, and greases may go down the drain as a liquid, but when they cool off, and they're going to form solid around the inside of your pipe, that contributes to a backup or a constriction in your line. Fats, oils, and greases are a lot like glue as well, so any solids that follow those fats, oils, and greases down the drain at that point or in the future, they're going to get stuck to that fats, oils, and greases inside your pipe and cause a blockage, backup. So before I take my dishes to the sink, I'm going to scrape out all the solids. You don't want any of that going to the sink or the pipes in your house. Then I'm going to go ahead and dry wipe the pan as well. So dry wiping is just simply like it sounds. It's a paper towel. You're wiping off all the grease that you can get out of there. So I'm getting everything out of there again. It's pretty good. So now we're ready to wash there. It just doesn't go for cooking pots and pans and stuff. You know, we're talking about anything that you serve food on. I've got some things laid out here: pots, pans, utensils. There's a dinner plate. You know, you scrape all that stuff off before you take it to the sink. And at my house, I even dry wipe these as well. Just gonna save you some dough in the long run if you're getting all those fats, oils, and greases off of your cooking utensils and serving utensils, plates, that type of thing. I have a little cooking oil left over here, fried up a little chicken, and we've got some oil. Really what you want to do with used cooking oil is put it in a can or a receptacle of some sort. Let it cool off. Some people even put it in the freezer to solidify it. But basically you want to send this stuff to the landfill instead of sending it down your drain. So this will go in the trash. Sewer line blockages cause the flow of wastewater to be restricted in pipes, and that's a very costly repair when it comes to a homeowner as well as a city. At a larger problem in our collection system, spend a lot of money digging up pipes that are blocked by grease, amongst other things. But if you follow these best management practices at home, you're more likely to avert some costly repairs or maintenance that may be due to fats, oils, and grease blockages.